Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of English Talkcast, your go-to podcast for mastering everyday English. I'm Caroline, and I'm here with Peter.
Hi, Caroline, and hello to all our listeners. I'm Peter, and today we're going to focus on a very practical topic, ordering breakfast at a cafe or restaurant.
That's right. Whether you're starting your day or just grabbing a bite, knowing how to order breakfast in English is super useful. We'll go through a typical cafe interaction, useful phrases, and some vocabulary that'll make your ordering experience smooth and enjoyable.
Exactly. We'll start with a short dialogue that simulates a real-life breakfast order, then break it down to explain the key phrases and vocabulary. Ready to dive in?
Let's do it. Here's our dialogue. I'll play the role of the customer, and Peter will be the barista. Let's set the scene. Hi there. Could I please get a coffee and a croissant?
Of course. Would you like your coffee black, or would you prefer milk and sugar?
I'd like it with milk, please. And could I have a large coffee?
Sure thing. And do you want the croissant to go with the coffee, or would you like to eat it here?
I'll eat it here, thanks. Oh, and can I have a glass of water with that?
Certainly. So, that's one large coffee with milk, a croissant, and a glass of water. Anything else?
No, that's everything. How much do I owe you?
Your total comes to $6.75. You can pay at the counter.
Great, I'll pay now. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. I'll get your order ready.
All right, let's break down that dialogue and go over some useful phrases and vocabulary.
Sounds good. First up, we had the phrase, "Hi there. Could I please get a..." This is a polite and casual way to start your order. It's always nice to greet the staff with a friendly, "Hi there," or "Hello," and then use "Could I please get," or "I'd like," to specify your order.
Absolutely. And when you're specifying what you want, such as a coffee and a croissant, it's helpful to be clear and direct. If you have preferences, like how you want your coffee, this is where you'd mention it.
That brings us to black, or with milk and sugar. Here, black means coffee without any additives, while with milk and sugar means you'd like milk and sugar added. You might also hear cream instead of milk, so it's good to know both options.
Exactly. Next, we heard the phrase, "I'd like it with milk, please." And could I have a large coffee? This is a way to specify how you want your coffee. With milk means you want milk added, and a large coffee indicates the size.
Right? And don't forget to use "please" to keep your request polite. It makes a big difference.
After that, we had, "Do you want the croissant to go with the coffee, or would you like to eat it here?" This is a common question in cafes. To go means you'll take the food with you, while eat it here means you'll stay and eat in the cafe.
Yes, and then you can add additional requests like a glass of water. If you want something extra, just ask for it.
Moving on, we heard your total comes to $6.75. This is how the barista tells you the amount you owe. You might also hear the total is, or that'll be.
And finally, you can pay at the counter, is where you'll go to pay for your order. Many places have a separate counter for payments, so it's helpful to know this phrase.
Great summary. Now, let's go over some additional tips for ordering in English.
Sure. One tip is to use polite phrases like, "Could I please get," or "I'd like," to make your request sound more courteous.
Another tip is to be clear and specific about your order. For example, if you want a specific type of milk, like almond or soy, you can say, "I'd like my coffee with almond milk, please."
And don't forget to listen carefully to the response from the staff. If you're unsure about something, it's okay to ask for clarification.
Absolutely. And if you're at a cafe where you order at the counter, it's common to give your name so the staff can call it out when your order is ready.
That's a great point. All right, let's recap what we've covered today.
We've learned how to place a simple breakfast order, including useful phrases like "I'd like," with milk, and "your total comes to." We also discussed some tips to help you order smoothly and politely.
We hope you find these tips and phrases useful. Practicing them will definitely help you feel more comfortable when ordering at a cafe or restaurant.
Thanks for joining us on this episode of English Talkcast. If you enjoyed this podcast, be sure to subscribe and leave us a review.
And don't forget to check out our next episode for more practical English tips.
Until next time, happy learning and enjoy your breakfast.
Bye for now.
Bye.